Alright, here I am. So, as the title suggests, this is gonna be for game test streaming. I intend I intend to play through a few games. There's gonna be some on mine. Yeah, in the description there's a few games. There's a few others that I added just before streaming that I was interested in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go get all of them though, but we'll see. Let me just update the few remaining games. Give me 1 second to figure this out. Yeah, come on. Okay, but anyway, so I just threw the games into a random generator or random number generator to select which game I was going to test out first. Gonna be a Civilization 5. I don't have Civilization 6, and I don't really have the economy income really to afford it, so gonna stick with what I currently have, but mostly interested in a few games. And well, I thought maybe I thought I'd try just streaming it since I have the internet to stream and I have quite the ability to. So yeah, the Arc A770 is Intel's is one of two of Intel's new graphics cards. I got the A770, so I'm hoping things go well. Alright, so let me get to the game. And yeah. Alright, so I have Civilization 5 up. And I'm just going to keep random, basic. I managed to get it running. This is on DirectX 11. I doubt anyone would bother playing it on DirectX 9 unless they had to. And if you have the A770, then you don't necessarily need it. Well, you don't really want to because it doesn't have that great of a support for DirectX 9 currently. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play too much of Civ 5 and get to the next game just because it's running now. It's not a huge thing about FPS, you know. But I haven't played it in so long. But I still have a basic idea of how I used to play it. But yeah. Running. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, it's running. No issues. It didn't crash. I don't really have much to say. I'm getting 170-ish FPS. But yeah. Pretty simple. Basic. It's a good start. Next game. Oh, I got culture. I'll be able to get probably shit. I think I used to, yeah, I'd always go. Shit, was it? I think it was tradition. Yeah. I always go tradition first. But yeah. So yeah. I think next game I'm gonna do is gonna be basic game as well. But yeah. With Civilization 5, yeah, it's working. It's running. I don't have any issues. Panning seems fine. It sucks that I can't pan more than this, but that's just how it is. once you explore more of the map, you'll be able to pan even more. But yeah, it's working just fine. So, give me a moment and I'll just get this to the next game, which I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I'm probably gonna try out 7 Days to Die. Yeah, might as well. Alright, so just give me 1 second. And I'll get that loaded up. Da-da-da. Okay. Alright, this is also going to be another DirectX 11, so that'll be fine. Like, your biggest issues are going to be DirectX 9, but there will be a few games that that you'll have issues with. And then there's a few others. But besides that, a lot of the issues will be like performance just due to optimization. Yeah. One interesting thing that I had heard, I was watching the WAN show from Linus Tech Tips, Linus Tech Tips, and when he was discussing this, when we were doing when the Arc GPUs were being released, it was an argument about Intel having a lot of experience with like drivers and GPUs. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so here's 7 Days to Die, but anyways, the interesting thing was, why am I getting the cursor load? Go on. Okay, well, it's not responding, so give me a moment. God damn it. Anyways, yeah, with Intel's experience with drivers for their integrated graphics, it's gonna be like the opposite of like an actual dedicated GPU. Okay, and we crashed. Loading screen back. Boom. Load it back up. Anyways, but yeah. So the goal for like making your drivers for the integrated graphics, you're trying to take as much load as you can and put it onto the CPU. Meanwhile, with the dedicated graphics card, you're doing the opposite. You're trying to put as much load as you can on the graphics card for the work, because the graphics card is going to be a lot more powerful than the CPU for a lot of things. Alright. There we go. Alright, yeah. So that's one of the things where, like, you go, whether or not Intel actually has the experience or not actually matters. And it crashed again. Interesting. Give me a moment. Again, this is just one of the things, whether or not I can actually get the games to run. Oh, this is going to be sad if I can't get 7 Days to Die running. Because I put like nearly 70 hours in like the first 2 weeks of owning it. Oh, that's fun. But yeah. Alright, so far, Civ 5 success. 7 Days to Die doesn't look like it's a success so far. Let's try Vulkan, even though that's not fully supported, they claim. I've never actually tried it on Vulkan, so we'll see. My previous GPU, which I still have, and I may end up swapping back over if I feel like I need the stability. But I'm going to try to hold out with the graphics card, with the Arc A770 as much as possible. Yeah. Let's just... Yeah, let's get... What the hell is exclusive? Let's try the ads. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Don't tell me that I have to change. Come on. Alright. Let's try this capture. Alright, so window capture this time. Fun. But yeah. Vulcan. The Vulcan one seems to be working, so just a test game. Nothing extra. But yeah. Alright, so I'm probably gonna do some testing afterwards just to see if I can get it to work. But DirectX 11 for 7 days today doesn't want to seems to crash quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Fuck. But yeah, that's the point of this, to test some stuff. Cause yeah. Shit. But yeah. I liked 7 Days to Die. As I said earlier, like, one of the more recent updates, I had bought it and basically put like 70 hours in it in like the first 2 or 3 weeks. So I sort of burnt myself out on it for a bit. I really enjoyed it though. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if you can tell, but when I turn, like, there's like very slight increase in brightness, I guess, or like a white flash on certain things, like it's stuttering. I'm getting like about 130 FPS though, so if you can deal with the stutter, that's good. Could probably fix that by lowering the settings or changing the settings. Yeah, so I currently have custom. This is what I have on. This is just the settings I had when I had it on the. Actually, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is put it on max, which is what I did for Civ 5. Every game is just gonna be max if I can. Max settings. Didn't even think about changing that. Gonna fucking die. But yeah. Alright. FPS dropped to about 80-ish. It's fluctuating a bit. Oh, there's... I don't know if you noticed it, but when I look down, there's a pop-in, like this tree line in the back. Disappeared and popped back in. But yeah, stuttering is definitely a lot. I'm at... Okay, yeah, it's fluctuating now around 100-ish. 100, 110. Yeah. So between 85 to 110-ish, it looks like. There's some differences, but yeah. I'm just gonna... Just because I wanna... I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit, but yeah. So... This could be because of the Vulcan, their implementation of Vulcan. It's also alpha, so it's not like it's, well, yeah, it's an alpha game. So chances are Hopefully, with future updates, it'll get better. But with it, they are 100% going to be supporting NVIDIA and AMD over Intel, just because, like, they're a small studio. They can't afford it. But, nonetheless, it's playable. May not be able to play with Vulkan. You'd probably have to lower some settings, but... Okay, the stutters seem to mostly have gone. There's still a few here and there. But, yeah. Perfectly playable, at least now. Like, it once... the farther you get in with more, building of stuff, it might get worse. So, like, once you get to, like, the hordes, like, maybe, like, late hordes where there's a ton and you're building traps and such, yeah, it might get worse to the point where you can't really play. But, to start, yeah, playable. Let's see if I can... see what happens when I fight a Zomboni. If I can find one. Da, da, da. Nope. I'll be sad if there's no zombos. That's fine. Ish. Okay, stairs. There might be something in the area. Because I came through the door in that direction. Hey now, don't break on me. But yeah. Totally playable. Not the most playable, but it's playable. But yeah. Okay, where's the zombies? Give me as a goddamn zombie. Or is it because I didn't? Let's see if I just... Maybe I'll get some zombies now that I don't have that quest. So I'm just gonna play for a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm gonna head here, see if I encounter zombie. Fight zombie a little bit. Let me build a club in that case. I'm not sure if it's because of my own DPI, but definitely most I do is 180 if I'm a bit too aggressive with the mouse. Okay, I'm definitely getting stutters now. So when you're loading in new areas, it looks like you're going to get stutters. I don't remember ever encountering that with my 1080 Ti. So I also don't remember what my performance was with the 1080 Ti though. So I'll have to look into that eventually. But you can use this as rough estimate. I'm getting between 85-ish to 100-ish, 110 on like the good frames. But yeah. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Don't have a huge, Okay, you weren't supposed to do that. Alright, so at least fighting zombies don't have a huge performance issue. Again, later in the game you'll probably get worse stuff. But that's with everything, just because there's a lot more to worry about. And generate and make graphics for, and you know. But yeah. 70 days die, I say that's a success, at least with Vulkan. DirectX 11 may not work that well. So, yeah. Let me get the next game loaded and we can continue. I'm probably gonna do... Let's see. Yeah, let's just get right to it. The Game of Suffering, also known as Elden Ring and the Dark Souls. So, let me get... I'm just gonna go from oldest to newest. So, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and then Elden Ring. Now, you got two options. Either you own Dark Souls 1 on Steam for a while, and now because of that, you got the remastered version. Alright. Now that's a modern version. If you don't have the remastered version, I'm gonna be like, what is wrong with you? You could have gotten that for free. I think. It was either free or discounted. I don't remember. But yeah. Come on. I feel like it crashed just now. Or not. Let me... Alright, Alright, yeah. I think it froze. So, time to close it. Woo. I'm just gonna try reloading it because I can't really get to the settings without loading it. Hopefully if I take it out of full screen, that might help it. I've noticed that for a lot of games like borderless windowed or just windowed seems to work better, at least. I haven't done extensive testing, but from the few games I've played, borderless window would be the ideal option. And it froze. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say Dark Souls 1 is a failure. The issue is that it's not like the standard freeze. It's like it's not responding, but I don't feel like... I don't know. It is definitely freezing, but like it's not like at least this type of freeze that I get where it crashes by itself. Like it's frozen without any other issues. So Dark Souls 1 is a failure. Dark Souls 2, that may not, but we'll see. Alright. Let's see if... Alright. And it just crashed. Alright, this is a failure. I didn't realize. Yeah, I feel like it's been doing the loading screen for the entire stream. Well, I'm not that great at streaming anyways, so like, it's not like it's out of the ordinary for my stupid ass to fail like this. Okay. Okay, well, I'm loaded in. So that's great.
Perhaps you...
Alright. Why? Okay, I am probably gonna stop this here just because it's not. Okay. I think I feel stupid. Alright. Give me a moment. Okay. It's good now. I hate myself. It's working now. So to explain what happened, in OBS, I had studio mode active. I started on my loading screen. I didn't realize that there's a transition button that I have to press to transition it. If I go out of studio mode, I don't need to do that. And it'll just immediately transition to the new scene. So, the last 30 minutes have been my loading screen. And I am so sad. But anyways, Dark Souls 2 is working. I'm gonna go back to the main menu too. Check the settings, because that's probably gonna go to max if it's not already max. But it works. It works. Okay. Yeah, looks like everything's was on high. I'm probably not gonna
Perhaps you've seen
take my time going through the tutorial and making my character just so I can get to like a more actual thing. But it okay. Not really. Anyways, Dark Souls 2, that runs. Combat will probably be something. So I guess if I really wanted to, I could fight these pigs, or are they not here due to it being the Scholars of the First Sin edition? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm so used to the base version, but I don't remember what the changes are. At least I remember that there's some stuff back here. Rest coin, all this jazz. But yeah, a locked 60 frames per second with this grass. Oh, the dogs are here. Come on. Okay. You know, I think this is a good test. Working. It's working just fine. So that's that. Happy noises-ish. So yeah. I'll go to the next game of sadness, which will be Dark Souls 3. Give me one moment. Oh, that's sad. I'm so sad about my failure that I didn't realize. Ah. I wish I had viewers to yell at me. Oh well. Let me close out of this. Alright. Dark Souls 3. I can see the benefits of studio mode. I just was dumb. Because like studio mode at least allows me to make sure that it's actually fucking working. Yeah, everything is working and I don't have a black screen while I make sure that the correct captures, or make sure that the capture is actually working. Alright, so let me make sure this is going. Dark Souls 3. Transition, and it crashed. Alright. Yeah, I think that was in full screen. Again, that's another thing that I've noticed where where tabbing in and out of a full screen game causes it to have issues where like either it's completely black, you can't even use it, or it like crashes like this. Like with Elden Ring, I was messing around with it, I had alt tab a couple times and it would just be frozen, sort of. I guess you could say. So the system, let's just make sure. Max, yeah. Alright, now just new game. Hey now, no clapping at me.
Yes, indeed.
Just because I'm a stupid idiot doesn't mean I need to be clapped at.
It is called Lothric.
So, an interesting thing is, with Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls actually, I've never actually beaten a single one. I don't know where I was going. The Dark Game or Te. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Alright. And boom, that's perfect. Totally. But yeah. Here I am. Loading the game, and it's actually working. As I'd expect from a more modern game. I couldn't tell you if Dark Souls 3 is DirectX 11 or DirectX 12, but they work. So yeah. Locked 60. I don't know if that's something I can change. I probably should have looked at that. Because I don't really need VSync, and by VSync I mean my monitor is 165 hertz, so I can easily go past that. But yeah, I've not played Dark Souls in a while, so I'm not that great currently, but I was never great to begin with. Luckily these guys are weak. Boom. Yeah. absolutely no issues playing at max settings with the A770. Completely maxed out 60. I haven't seen it drop once. Obviously in a more intense area it probably will, but looking how it is right now, no. And it still looks beautiful. And I'm gonna ignore those guys and head straight for the boss and get my ass kicked in. Goodbye, guys. And remove. Time to die. And then I'll move on to Elden Ring. Let's see how garbage I still am. Hey, I'm not doing terrible for once. And there's the first failure. One more hit and I think, oh, he's already doing the transition. Fuck. Ouch. Ow. And I forgot about that move. Ah. Hey, first try since I last played. I thought I was garbage. Alright, but yeah. Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3, success. Dark Souls 1, kept trashing. Dark Souls 2, also success. So, time to go to Dark Souls. Yeah. Not Dark Souls, Elden Ring. So, let's get to that. Game. Ta-ta. And this time I remember to do the transition. Not that I'm not being dumb, it's actually somewhat professional, and by somewhat professional I mean not at all. But yeah. So, just a quick recap while this is loading up. Civilization 5, perfect. No issues as long as you running DirectX 11. Don't even bother running DirectX 9, because why would you? It's 2022, no one's going to have a system that doesn't support DirectX 11 or 12. So, might as well go for DirectX 11. 7 days to die. Kept crashing with DirectX 11. Vulkan worked. Definitely stuttered a lot. But frame rate was ranged between 85 to about 100, 110 FPS on max settings. Like, all this is going to be on max settings. Transition. Come on. I forgot to select Elden Ring. There we go. Alright. Now, system. Make sure. Just do maximum. I'm just going to make sure motion blur is off. Boom. and it's in borderless windowed, which is the ideal option for when you alt tab a lot, or you need to do stuff outside the game and you don't want it to crash but you want to keep playing. Now, I'm just going to continue my current game because I haven't touched that in since like May, I think. But yeah, this is my character. This is my equipment. I'm level 93. But yeah. I think, yeah, I had just gotten to past the lift. So I've been exploring that slowly. But yeah. I thought I'd just head over here for the sake of just because it's the start of the game. That's what might as well be doing. It's easy to get to and check. Yeah. So far, max settings seems to be being close around 60 for the most part. Dips down to like the high 40s, low 50s. But yeah, so far, so good. And then, yeah, I'm gonna head to an area that I cried at. Well, I didn't cry at, but I wanted to cry at when I started the game because I got a bit trapped for a little bit. Let's see. I took the wrong route, I think. Yeah, I want to head down. Actually, yeah, I want to head down in this direction. Correct. Yeah, I want to get down. Yeah, I want to go down there. But yeah. I mean, obviously, lowered some settings, you're gonna be perfect. Like, I haven't even noticed any stutters really, like maybe a slight one just a moment ago. But, yeah, those stutters, lowered settings a little bit to guarantee 60 FPS, and you're good to go. Yeah. Get out of here. Kitty cat. My kitty cat, I don't need you in my face. I get you want to be adorable, but not right now. Yes, the biggest of hats. I'm not gonna say where it's from, though. You probably already know. Boom. Poor turtle. Or, well, actually dog. Alright, here we go. Yeah. When I first started playing it, I was exploring a lot. Like, first time in a while where an open world game made me want to explore a lot. Started exploring, encountered this area. Died a few times, but slowly made it through. Explored, went down here. Killed these guys. And went to get my reward, only to get trapped in this guy. Or not. Come on. Come on, game. There we go. Yeah. And then, yeah, once this loads up, you'll see where I was saddened. Now, I am definitely very higher leveled. But back then, I was not in the least. I was at the start of the game, slowly struggling. And like after a while struggling, I looked it up. All right, I was trying to figure out how to get out. Looked it up. Okay, before that, like I had went through, I was exploring, trying to figure out where to go, trying to slowly work my way up, dying constantly over and over and over. Finally gave in, looked it up, turned out, well, okay, actually, I discovered the rest point. I forget what they're called in Elden Ring. Not bonfires, but something. Discovered this guy, and then thought, alright, this is probably near the boss. Going out there, like I took a moment to look out. Like, alright, this is probably where a boss is gonna be. Went back in, hoping to find another escape route. Mind you, I couldn't teleport out. Be like, nope, can't teleport. No, nope, nope. Trying to get out of here. Trying to go back home. Nope. Meanwhile, I finally looked it up. Turned out if I just stepped out here, which is actually the entrance, I could actually teleport away. Okay, stepped a bit farther away. Oh. Okay, let me rest. But yeah. But the main point is, that was the exit. All I needed to do was leave through there after resting at the bonfire. And then I'd be free. I'd be free and able to continue my normal stuff. And then big sadness. But yeah. Lower the settings slightly, and then you'll be good to go. Unless you're fine with getting between the high 40s and just below 60. Or we'll fine with it dropping to like 50, high 40s on occasion. Otherwise, it's good to go. So yeah. Let's get to the next game. Which, you know what, I think will be oh, and Elden Ring just crashed. Fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do one more game for now, and then probably go through the rest tomorrow. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do Call of Duty Warzone. That I'm certain that's gonna work. So actually no. Let's do Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim will probably be the best option. It's older. I'm gonna do the special edition though. Let's make sure I'm in borderless window. Absolute ultra. Highest of highest. Yeah, everything's at max settings. Load it up. That'll bring you guys in. Yeah, gonna do just this Skyrim. Just test this out. Go through the tutorial, and then yeah. Come on. Skyrim Special Edition. You gonna work? Yes, we are. And it crashed. Okay. Again, all tabbing out, tabbing back in is one of the things that I've noticed having issues with. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time, and nope. Just gonna do a new game. Apparently I have mods loaded. No clue what they are. Hopefully that doesn't cause issues. So yeah, let's get this loaded. Alright. I'm so paranoid now that I'm still messing up that I keep looking at my actual stream. So far, it's looking good. And here we go. Hey you're finally awake. Is this another one that's has VSync? Or I don't know, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, pretty much capped at 16. Gonna go through the whole Hilligan stuff, and then I think that'll be it. Then I'll probably do some more tomorrow. But yeah.
Hey, you.
Okay, fine.
You were trying.
You know what? Let's dialogue subtitles. Hey, you're finally awake. I don't know why he's so quiet, at least to me.
Cross the border, right?
Yeah.
Walked right into that Imperial ambush.
Yeah, the
Same as
Imperial
us.
ambush, totally.
And that thief over there.
Damn you stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell.
Nah,
and
you
me
probably would have
shouldn't be
died.
here.
But that's
It's the
okay.
Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong?
No,
with
I will
you?
not shut up back here.
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Yes, watch us get our head cut off.
Papa. Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it.
No, child, come back. Watch the murder.
White
You wanna?
End of the line.
You're gonna be one of the murderers in the future, so you might as well see it now. Okay,
Let's
bam.
go.
Basically pinned at
The
60
gods
FPS.
waiting for us.
Okay, actually now it's down to,
We're not rebels.
yeah, it dropped to like
Face
55
your
for a
death
second.
with some courage.
Yeah.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Actually, this was it is a
Empire
success.
loves their damn lists.
Don't even need to do this really, I'd say.
Jarl of Windhelm.
Now, if you had
It has
like
been an honor, Jarl of
like heavily intensive graphics mods, like it may struggle, or it may not have any issues because these drops may just be related to the whole it being capped at 60 currently.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
I honestly couldn't say.
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait.
I do, but I don't really want to die, so I won't.
Who are you?
I what the What? Okay, okay. I don't know what to say about this. I don't. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Alright. Okay. No, that was funny. Now, obviously, that's probably just a fucking Skyrim glitch. Not anything related to Arc.
He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland.
I don't really want to die in my homelands.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was it?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
Honestly, sometimes I wish I could just skip
Yes, it was in life.
this starting section.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
After having seen it more than once, and twice, and thrice, and thrice, and thrice again,
Prisoner.
it gets a bit tedious and just slightly annoying to keep doing and seeing. Otherwise, yeah. Well, here I go.
What in oblivion is that?
No, it's not Oblivion.
What do you see?
It's just a dragon. Hey, finish it. Get up and finish it.
Someone get the battle mages out here, now!
No. Fine. I know where I'm going. In here. Up here. I didn't realize I could run on the dragon.
You need to get over here, now! Atta boy, you're doing great.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Hey! Speedrun strats! Yeah. I think I'm getting about 60, yeah. Yeah, it's basically sticking to 60 the entire time. The one time it dropped to about 55, but that was just like one time it seems like. And boom. Well, that was that. Skyrim works perfectly fine. Crashed once, but that was probably just from, not from like actually playing it, but from tabbing in and out. So yeah. And I think it crashed again from tabbing in and out. Come on, give me my goddamn cursor. There we go. Okay. For some reason, I have to click somewhere even if I tab out. Okay. Anyways, well, I think that was that. I'd say that was a success. So, went through Civilization 5 and 7 Days to Die. Sadly, you didn't see anything because I'm a frickin' retard. But that's okay. On occasion. But yeah, 70 days to die, I think I got between 85 to 100 FPS on max settings. There were definitely stutters, like they weren't like stutters to the point where you couldn't play, but there was definitely some stuttering. Civ 5, no issues. Like even if you had low frame rate, it wouldn't even be an issue just because like it's a turn-based game. Like maybe there'll be slight issues if you play multiplayer, but like who plays multiplayer Civ 5 with the whole simultaneous turn stuff? Really? Okay, I take it back. A lot of people probably do, but still, I think even if it didn't perform well is a mute point. Civ 5 main thing was about whether or not it would actually load up, and it did load up. Now, Dark Souls 1 Remastered, that kept crashing. I may do some testing in the future to see if I can get it working. Otherwise, that one is a fail. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 ran perfectly. They were locked at 60 FPS. I couldn't say if that's due to the game themselves locking themselves to 60 FPS or it was something in the settings that I didn't turn off, like what's it called? VSync. But even then I don't think it would be VSync because my monitor is not a 60 Hz monitor. And then there's Elden Ring. That ran pretty well perfectly. Like you might lower a few settings. Otherwise, yeah. About 45-ish on occasion. But stuck to 60 for the most part. And then Skyrim, again, perfectly. So I say this was a good test. I'll probably put some of the results of those games in the description. Otherwise, I say this was a good success for the A770 for the most part. I have a few more games I want to try out. But yeah,